Good morning. It's Monday, April. I'm going to go 29, 30, 29. I'm right. Wow. Ever since I stopped writing that on the blackboard every morning, I forget. Well, it's the end of April. It's 9 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I am coming to you with coffee talk after a weekend. I'm looking at my hair going, what's happening? And it's okay. Sometimes it trips me out to be watching myself speak and speaking at the same time. I don't know if anybody else gets that way. It is a rainy day again here. We are really hoping for some sunshine. Well, I am really hoping for some sunshine. It really changes the way that I think, feel, and act. I like to move my office to the outside in the summer months. Good morning, Rosalie. So speaking of changes, that's exactly what my guides want to teach about today and talk about today. And I sat in contemplation and silence, and the word changes came in. And then I started singing the song, changes time. And then I'm like, okay, why am I singing the song? So before we get into the teaching moment, I'm just going to introduce myself for those people catching me on the replay. Hello and good morning. And for those people here live, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope you have a nice cup of something. Good morning, Sharon. I've got some piping hot coffee. I'm pretty sure it's my third cup. I was up early this morning. I have a nice busy day and looking forward to some clients today. I just want to come live and say that I am a channeled, conscious channel, a medium, and a teacher. Yeah, changes. You guys have been hearing that? Well, that is the theme. That's the teaching for today. And I'm just going to go in and just let them talk through me so we can chat about changes. So they want to convey to you that changes are normal and they should be happening more than you think in your life, because changes signify development. Changes signify amplification. Changes signify you letting go of preconceived notions and you not being in control. All of those things are pretty scary, but all of those things are living. All of those things are being and stepping into a frequency area of your life where you realize that the harder you hang on to something that's maybe not meant for you, the harder what's meant for you can't come in. So you're basically blocking it. So changes have to happen. And they're telling me a lot of you guys have been asking for changes, have been praying and been going, I need a breakthrough. I just need a change. But when the change happens, you're like freaked out because you actually have to change. You actually have to change something. Right? So they're saying, well, how can you call in higher for yourself and want, and we bring it to you, and then a change happens, and then your reaction is like, why are things changing? I wasn't ready for this. Oh my gosh, this is happening. I kind of actually really like the way that it was. So notice when that happens for you, when you're calling in changes. Basically, you're not calling in change when you're calling in wants, needs, or desires, or trying to work through an emotion, or trying to work through a physical symptom that has been presented through an emotion or a time in your life, and your body changes. Consider it's changing for you to help you. Consider change something that is almost like divine evidence that things are moving forward. Now, when you've called in all the things for you and you want better for yourself, things have to change, right? It's the law of like flow, the law of correspondence. All those things have to change around you. So don't be so surprised when change does happen. Just go, oh, right. This is for me. This is to move things out. This is to move things around. And this is to shuffle things up, because guess what? What I'm calling in for myself needs more space and room. Does that resonate with you? People fear change sometimes because change can be scary. Change can be out of the ordinary. Change can be feeling out of control. But when things are feeling out of control, they're actually working in your favor, Because when you are not in control, like I'm talking about your ego mind, right? Trying to be like, dun, 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 you are missing so much of the magic and the possibilities. So things are changing, and you're going to change. We've all changed. I'm no longer my 10-year-old body. I'm no longer my 21-year-old body, right? I don't live in the same house I grew up in. I don't like the same foods that I used to like. My tastes have changed. My wants, needs, and desires have changed. My pets have changed. My relationship status has changed. But what stayed the same consistently through all that change? My soul, right? My soul was carried from place to place, moment to moment, body to body, thing to thing, relationship to relationship. And if you think about all that change that has happened up until now for you, hindsight's a beautiful thing, they say. Ah, now I see why. All of that had to change and happen for my growth, for my awakening, for my in-touch blossoming, for my knowing, and from the path that I really want to be on in this lifetime. So let's embrace change, and let's actively celebrate it when it does happen. Change shouldn't be a scary thing. Change should be an indication that you were stuck in a rut or in a groove and you weren't really getting to where you're supposed to be. So they're going to change things up. And maybe you've made a decision to change things up. And that was from your higher divine self, your higher self telling you, or your guides or your angels, don't go this way today. Change that route to go shopping. You don't know it, but there'll be construction on the other side, or there might be an accident you're going to avoid. Change the brand that you're going to put in your coffee this morning, your milk, because guess what? Maybe the other stuff doesn't taste as good. Listen to that intuition, listen to that inner voice, listen to that knowing, accept the changes. And when you can be so good at pivoting and listening to all the changes and welcoming all the changes in your life, and then you're going with the flow. And then you're not scared by the unknown or the possibilities, right? So change is good. Change can happen fast. Change can happen really slow. But every day, some sort of change should happen, because are we not always calling in every day a higher purpose, divine support, and to be closer and closer to who we are, to our karma and our dharma, our life's purpose, our creativity expressed? So what do you have to change today? Or what changes around you are happening right now that you might be apprehensive about? And how can you rewrite that narrative in your brain? Go, wow, this change might be scary, but I think it's good, and I've called it in, and it's for me. Maybe it's just a simple change of the sheets, a simple change of the way you do things today, a simple change in your routine, something. And welcome all of that in. I am always open in acceptance of all the possibilities that come into my life. And when they do, I will not be afraid to witness the change around me, because I know it's all in divine order. All right. We're going to tap into the frequency of love, source, come back together in connection. Really realize this morning and reaffirm the knowing that we are more than our physical bodies. I mean, we have to be. If we were just our physical bodies, then would we still be babies? Our physical bodies are changing. They're growing up. They're growing older. They're taking us through this journey. But the whole time we've been inside. So let's connect to our souls. Let's connect to what we ultimately want for ourselves today and all days moving forward. Sit comfortably. Close your eyes and just breathe. Feeling the space between the ears and the shoulders just lengthen a little bit more. Coming into yourself and noticing the space at the top of the head. being aware of this space and noticing the source white light pouring down to the top of the head. That beautiful, pure frequency of love pouring down over your body and mixing with the source that you are. Mixing and mingling and washing over you. Reaffirming, reconnecting, taking notice at the heart space and bring that beautiful ball of white light to the heart space. Feel as it shines and grows bigger and bigger and bigger. Shining your love through the front of your heart and being open to receive more source love through the back of the heart in a beautiful infinity loop. Taking that source light wider than the rib cage and the physical body out past the arms. Into your beautiful orb, your aura, your torus field, your energy field. Bigger and bigger and bigger out around. So you're totally engulfed in it. You're in the middle of your beautiful, sparkly, beautiful, warm, loving orb. Looking all around, feeling that acceptance and love, the eternal support that's always there for you. Knowing it's here anytime we need to come back and to be reminded if we forget during our day. Living our day in this frequency of pure potentiality and love. Knowing that any change that might happen is the change we've called in. Letting it happen and letting go. Taking another deep breath and slowly opening the eyes, closing the space at the top of our head, and being so grateful for coming together in community. I am grateful for you to show up and to connect. And my guides are saying they're so very proud of each and every one of you. Thank you for being part of the Great Awakening and spreading your light wherever you go. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.